Mr. Baldwin, we know that you are D01 address.
I asked you to leave.
Mr. Baldwin, you dumped on my head.
I asked you to go away. Please go away.
Photograph under somebody's private home.
This is not anyone's private home. Are you?
Private home.
This is not this is public property.
Go away.
Who's here? Is Gunther here? He said we're in a bull flag and I bought the top of the market. Please, sir, my family, I'm down 90% from the top if you include fees, sir. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Crypto Weekly Review, home of the Wolf Pack. If you like memes like that, consider throwing me a sub. As you know, I'm in Mexico. I'm out here surfing and partying maybe a little bit too hard. But there is some interesting stuff going on with Bitcoin. Let's not waste any more time. Let's jump straight into these charts.
You big all sus, yeah. I just doubled up on crypto. I just doubled down on the new vest. Now my chair looking like 2 checks. Type of money made me want a 2-step. Who next? This week I be on the moon next. Stock going up like 2x. That's a fast flip like suplex. Two real estate like a duplex. You bet never lose change, but I do flex on it.
Bitcoin on the daily chart. Let's take a look at this little bounce we have going on here. A lot of my friends are hitting me up on Telegram saying, yo, this is it. The bull market's back. BitBoy Crypto saying, same thing I was saying. We have gained support on the 200 exponential moving average a couple times in this bull run, and he says that we're back. Well, I'm saying we're not. Why? Because these candles that wicked below are different than this candle. There's way more volume, and this isn't just a down candle. This is an impulse down, and what happened after that? As you can see, we are ascending on descending volume, and what do you call that formation? That is called a bear flag. This right here is a bear flag. We are flirting with this line. I think it's invalidated, but I might be wrong. Obviously, there are no certainties, there are only probabilities. But now if we extend this line, it actually makes really good sense. So let's extend this. It is respecting this channel. Look at this wick touching off of this channel that we just extended. It is respecting this. Maybe we can get a bounce up to about 53K, 53,700 and test this channel. And I'm sorry to tell you, but that is a short trade. I think that is a high probability short trade that it will at least reject there. Could it keep going up? Yeah, it could. Remember, we are only playing probabilities. There are no certainties in this game, but I'm telling you as a technical analyst expert, this looks bad, okay? This looks absolutely terrible, but things don't just free fall forever. Only Hex does. Hex is the only thing that just free falls, and it breaks out of one descending channel into a worse descending channel. But I'm telling you guys, don't get too excited yet. Yeah, let's look and see if we can take that number out right here. But if we can't, it's free fall time. It's Bone Town time. Yeah, one-way ticket. Hex on the daily chart. Hex looks like absolute dog shit. It looks really terrible. It broke down. It lost the 366 exponential moving average, and it is continuing the dump, finding a little bit of support on this pivot right here at about 12 cents, and I think it's going to come down to about 5 cents. And when did I tell you that? I told you that back up here at 45 cents. And what happened? Everybody hated me. Everybody dragged me and called me all kinds of names in the comments. And what did all the other Hexicans tell you? They told you to buy the dip, buy the dip. This is a revolution. This is like a panacea. We're going to cure cancer and old age and all this stuff. And then what happened? Dumped on your fucking head. And I'm the asshole. So who's the asshole? Me or the Hexicans that got you wrecked? Okay? This is the most reliable trading strategy I have ever seen. And it's not 100% perfect. I mean, you can't just follow these lines. You have to add other factors, and I'm gonna try to teach you how. Why? Because you're my dog. This is my wolf pack. I think we're gonna be coming down here at about 5 cents. Now remember, we have the giant death cross looming overhead right here, and once these lines cross, that signals a prolonged bear market. ETH USD, this right here, this chop is completely invalidated. I think Bitcoin is still the leading indicator. Yes, this is a little bit stronger, but remember, it's because it has lower liquidity. But yeah, I mean, look how it's popping through here, through the 21. You can't do TA on this. Look at Bitcoin. If you're holding ETH, look, I'll tell you what. You see this 200 exponential moving average, 3,400? That's a good risk reward for a bounce for ETH. Looks like it's been front running it though. Nah, it's going through and look, ETH is not a reliable chart to trade. I'm sorry. It's not. It's chopping around through the EMAs and all that. I think it's following BTC, but with more velocity. ADA's trying to regain the 366 exponential moving average. I think that it is pinched in this range right here. I think it's going down. Sand is rejecting the 21. I'd stay away from it, or don't buy anymore. I'm not selling mine. I'm just gonna ride that one. I really don't care. Mana, dog shit. You can already see. You don't even need my explanation. You can already see. AVEX, You know, I think it's going to probably come up here, and then if you want to sell, yeah, I don't want to fudge you out of your bags, you know, but things are looking bad. I mean, if you wanted to get out of AVAX, you know, maybe 101 would be a good place to just kind of sit it out. All right, Bitcoin and Ethereum tweet volume is going up. Is that good or bad? I think it could go either way. You know, there's definitely more interest, and that's always good, but it could be negative tweets, FUD, fear, panic, doubt. So let's take a look at the fear and greed index and see how hot we are. There's some fear in the market, but I think everyone is overall bullish, and I blame it on people like BitBoy Crypto, you know what I mean? Like, I get it. Like, he can't really say that it looks bad, because if he does, he could cause a dump with his 1.5 million subscribers. You know, he has to say up, up, up. And I'm long-term bullish on Bitcoin, but I'm just short-term bearish. I think BitBoy goes off feeling, and I go off charts. I don't really care how I feel, and that goes with everything in trading. Like, just because I don't like Richard Hart doesn't mean I'm not going to do Pulse Chain. I'm going where the profits are. India to impose ban on crypto payments, deadline for declaring crypto assets, and KYC rules. The Indian government has reportedly proposed banning the use of cryptocurrency for payments and setting a deadline for investors to declare their crypto holdings. Violators will be arrested without a warrant and held without bail. In addition, the crypto bill may call for a uniform Know Your Customer KYC process for all its exchanges. Look, I don't know how new you are to crypto, but every year, about 5 times a year, India bans and unbans crypto. I think the left hand doesn't know what the right hand is doing out there. It is so freaking annoying. But yeah, it's been a big nothing burger. But this one in particular is kind of scary. It's like, hey, you know, you might have some like dark wallets or something. Maybe you traded futures and you really did good, and you got a dark wallet somewhere that you've never used. And you don't claim that. I mean, that wallet's like effectively burned, because you'll go to freaking jail with like no bail, no nothing. I mean, that's pretty scary stuff. But at the same time, I just generally don't trust the Indian government. I think it's super hectic, unstable, unpredictable, and tomorrow they could just have changed their mind. Another thing, the cryptocurrency exchange Huobi Global to leave China this month. As you know, China is very, very anti-crypto. It's also becoming criminalized out there. Huobi Global has revealed its intention to exit the Chinese market. The crypto trading platform with Chinese roots said it will stop processing transactions for existing users on the mainland by the end of the year. So it's hard for me to believe that Bitcoin can go to 100K in this rally when you have Asia just completely clamping down on it, you know, but as long as inflation keeps going, I think it'll go up. I think it's a more macro thing that's happening right now. I think the global economy right now is dictating the Bitcoin price. And remember, Bitcoin is a risk on asset. It is extremely volatile, and it can wipe you completely out. So just watch your back. But overall, long term, I am very, very bullish. So like, if you don't want to trade, just hold through the dip. I've done it before. But if you don't, when you get through the dip, you're going to have more Bitcoin than you had, you know. So it's up to you. It depends on what your risk tolerances are, your risk reward. Right now, things look bad. Okay? That doesn't mean it can't just green dildo the other way, but the probabilities are down. All right, guys, our favorite lawmaker, AOC, says she doesn't hold Bitcoin so the lawmaker can do her job ethically. This is like the most unethical person out there with outrageous statements, but hey, okay. She says AOC doesn't hold crypto because she wants to remain impartial. The lawmaker AOC discussed owning Bitcoin in a recent Instagram story on Monday. AOC explained that she doesn't believe members of Congress should own stocks, and the same morality applies to digital currencies in her opinion. I disagree with her, pretty much as usual. As you know, lawmakers are exempt from insider trading laws, and that's why people like Nancy Pelosi with a $200,000 salary has amassed a fortune of like $200 million, and her husband's like a broker or something. It's absolutely atrocious and egregious and disgusting, but I do think that lawmakers should be able to own stocks. I think everyone needs to hold stocks and cryptocurrencies because of the Fed's monetary policy. As long as they're going to keep printing money and everything's going to inflate, if you're just having a savings account, you're going to get wiped out. They are stealing money from you by devaluing your purchasing power in your savings account. So no, I think that lawmakers should be able to own stocks, but I think that they should be prosecuted criminally for insider trading.